Follow along as I use this pressure treated 6x6 lumber to create a foundation for another greenhouse. Two main reasons why I use 6x6 pressure treated lumber for my foundation. One, it's easy to install. Two, it's very heavy, so your greenhouse will not blow away. I'm gonna start building. So I'm working on the second greenhouse. It is the same size greenhouse as this, but what I'm gonna do is set it sideways. It's all my wife's idea. It's actually gonna work out. So instead of going a long way that way, it's gonna go sideways. It's gonna make a T, and it's gonna butt up against this greenhouse. So we can walk from this greenhouse into that greenhouse. All right, let's do it. So I got the WD-40. That's a special sauce right there. Checking my level, and then I'm doing that. Check that out. Cut that piece over there to fall right in there. Level. All right, guys, that's it for today. It's 2 feet template right here. Basically, you can't go wrong once you use this. That's pretty decent, right? I like that. This is 2 feet tall, which is gonna give me additional 2 feet because this is the same greenhouse, but it's gonna be 2 more feet taller. This thing is solid right now. I'm actually gonna use some metal ties just to give it additional support. Let me give you a view from this side. I'm over. So that's it. All squared and level. So tomorrow when I get off work, I'm gonna start building. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get much done today. I'm just gonna put up these side pieces, which are gonna be these right here. Let's get building. All right, folks, so that's it. I got one side of the wall up. It's pretty dark, so I'm gonna cut it short tonight. Stay tuned and thanks for watching. This greenhouse is huge. I'll be able to grow a full-size tree in here. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a walkthrough of what I did today. So I got all the walls up and put the panels in. All right, so this is gonna be a little bit tricky because that's where the door is to enter the old greenhouse. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I have to frame this up. So I have to come up here with 2x4s, same thing here, and frame it up and then continue with the greenhouse, the new greenhouse. Also did the front part and the same thing with the door. I have to frame this out and figure it out. Let's go outside. So this is outside, that's what it looks like. So hopefully tomorrow, not hopefully, tomorrow I'm finishing the top. It is a beautiful greenhouse. Pretty tall. Very proud of it. I wish I had done the first greenhouse like I did this one, but it was a great day. Anyway, thanks for watching. 10 feet 3 inches. That's pretty tall. I'm gonna grow a lot of stuff. Big trees. The greenhouse is almost done. I'm installing the panels for the roof, and soon I'm gonna work on the shutter windows. I took a vacation day today, and this is what I did on my vacation. I framed the door to the original greenhouse. So let me show you. Again, these doors are gonna be off. I'm gonna use them to make that door, the entrance door, longer. So I use this aluminum piece and then I screwed it into the frame, and then that's where the panel fits in. Same thing going on over here. This is a slotted aluminum strip, and it turns out that it fit the panels pretty good. So that's what I used. Goes up to the top. And that's the top there. So basically I just dropped the door frame into the side of the new greenhouse. And that's the top right there. So the next thing is when these doors are off, I'm gonna double this up. Pretty much I'm gonna do another frame on the inside to make it more sturdy. It's pretty sturdy right now, but I want to make it even more sturdy. That's why I have this right here, because the next 2x4 is gonna come and sit right here and then go up and then frame on the top. Same thing over here, right? All right, I know I said it's gonna be done this past weekend. Ran out of time. I think I'm gonna be finished this coming weekend. So just wanted to show you that. Thanks for watching. My wife gave me $200 budget to finish the bottom of the greenhouse. This is what I came up with: corrugated foam polycarbonate sheets. It does provide some R value. R value is how well it resists heat flow. This is gonna fit like that all the way around. Thanks for watching. Alright, check this out. I just installed the Tyvek wrap right around the base of the greenhouse. I use the Tyvek tape, and I tape only part of the metal. Basically it's covering the staple because I only staple at the top. Then I'm gonna install the polycarbonate, and it's gonna be screwed to this stud. So water can't get in, gonna be watertight. Polycarbonate installed, nice and finished, trimmed and screwed. This is how I get free water. Hey, watch me install this gutter system. I'm planning to hook it up to my water catchment system. Radiated pipes are installed. I have one end all the way through the foundation, so it's in the original greenhouse, and that end is going to get connected to that pipe. This is how I keep the radiated floor in place. I screw these screws into the base or the foundation, and then I string these thin stainless steel wire, just run them parallel, and then I zip tie the radiated pipes to it, and then I tape them down. Really like this system. This is gonna be covered with crushed gravel, so it's gonna help radiate the heat, because the gravel itself is gonna hold the heat and it's gonna push it up this way. And this is the reason why I use this reflective insulation, because all the radiation is gonna come this way up. Hot water in that right now circulating, so it's gonna boil in these tubes right here, and it is gonna get pumped from the original greenhouse into the new greenhouse. I'm about to hook up the radiated floors from the original greenhouse to the new greenhouse. So basically this is gonna get cut out. It's gonna be an elbow right there, so this is gonna be like that, so this is gonna be gone. So what happened is it's gonna be pumped, and it's gonna come into this, and it's gonna go down into that pipe. It's gonna be connected to the new system, which is over here, and it's gonna get circulated all the way around and then come back here, and the process starts over. And it's gonna go all the way around that box and then come back. Gets heated and the cycles continues. Put my clamp on. Both systems are completely connected. I'm gonna fill it with water and then I'm gonna test it out. Give you guys a walkthrough. So just completed filling all this with crushed gravel. I cover all the pipes. So yeah, that's it. You can see where the radiated pipes are. See, those are the dry spots. It is so warm and nice in here right now. There's no heater over here. The heater is in the original greenhouse. Only thing that comes over here, the radiated pipes. And that's where it's drying out the crushed gravel. Because yesterday I put the crushed gravel inside and those were wet. Radiated floor Eden with crushed gravel. We're reading 70 degrees. On the surface, currently it is 66.9 degrees. All right, today's date is Tuesday 11th. Outside is 36 degrees. Let's go look at the reading of the hot water coming right out of the boiler. Let's go see. That is actually 90 degrees. So that's the water coming directly out of the boiler. Taking those doors off and I'm cutting them. I'm making the new greenhouse doors longer by joining them together. So I chop them on the chop saw. I use this aluminum to keep them, to put them together. Right here, that's the joint right here. See that? Very solid. All right, so this is the first door completed, full length now. So 2 doors made 1 big door. So we gotta finish it because we ain't got no doors for this. It gotta be done tonight. I had to add some flashing where the 2 greenhouse meet because I'm getting a little bit of leaking. I wanna get up there and I wanna put a flashing on the top part. You think I could get up there? And pray for me. All right, I made it. Look at that. See?